At least 53 people have been killed and many more injured when a powerful earthquake struck a remote area of the Himalayas in China, near the country's border with Nepal. The magnitude 6.8 or 7.1 according to some. Earthquake has reduced homes to rubble, with rescuers searching for people trapped under bricks and debris. CCTV footage shows people running inside a shop when the tremor struck as boxes and clothes fell from the shelves. The earthquake and its aftershocks have also been felt in the mountains near Everest, in neighbouring Nepal, as well as in Bhutan and northern India. And Dr. Phil Cummins is Geoscience Australia's senior seismologist, and he joins us now from Canberra. Phil Cummins, welcome. So what can you tell us about how this quake rates in terms of strength and depth?
Well, a magnitude 7.1 earthquake is a very strong earthquake. It was shallow, and so if you're in close proximity to the epicenter, you could experience very strong shaking. And as we've seen, that can cause damage and fatalities.
Yeah, we've heard the Chinese have rated it as a 6.8. The US Geological Survey, I think, says 7.1. Can you explain to us why there are those differences in initial registrations?
That is a somewhat significant, oftentimes agencies vary a little bit in their magnitude estimates. That's a bit significant. 0.3 is significant. I don't really know why that would be, but they all use somewhat different data and different combinations of data, and sometimes even different measures to estimate the magnitude. So there can be some variation that does seem a little high, and I can't immediately explain why that would be.
Yeah. And tell us more about the depth. This is 10 kilometres. There was a 2008 Sichuan earthquake in China that was terrible. Tens of thousands of people died in that. That was actually at a greater depth, I think. Can you just go into a bit more detail on the depth for us?
Well, sure. This was a shallow event. It occurs where the Indian plate is being sort of thrust beneath the Eurasian plate. And so we normally expect sort of squeezing motion and compressional earthquakes. This is actually some extension along strike in the upper plate. So it's not on the main plate boundary, and it did occur at very shallow depth. That can be very dangerous if the earthquake happens in a very densely populated area. Fortunately, it looks like this one wasn't, the area that this one occurred in wasn't quite so densely populated as it might have been. And that's why we're not seeing thousands of casualties.
Yeah, and just going back to 2008, can you tell us much about the Sichuan earthquake? Because it was a 7.9, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a bigger earthquake. It occurred in a different tectonic environment, but obviously an active area. And but the really important thing with that was it ruptured right into a major city, a major urban center. So that's why it caused so much damage and caused so many fatalities. Also, it caused a lot of landslides.
Yeah.
I don't know, I haven't heard anything about landslides caused by this recent earthquake, but certainly that one was quite well known for causing a huge number of landslides, which also caused some fatalities and considerable damage.
Yeah, and this one is kind of in that Himalayan district, so the concern would be that there may well be landslides associated with this one too.
I would have thought so. I don't know that much about the detailed topography of the area, but yes, you would think there'd be plenty of relief and plenty of potential for landslides to occur. I haven't heard that they have, though, so we'll have to wait and see.
Indeed. Okay, Phil Cummins from Geoscience Australia, thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.